Hello everybody, I am Attilo Tanner. Welcome to a brand new video of Next Talk. I hope you're all doing well. It's been 3 weeks since the last video, so we are due for an update. In today's video, we're gonna go over the highlights of companies that recently reported, followed by our regular reporting where we talk about the US and the Canadian market, and we dive into the different categories such as the value stocks, dividend stocks, which ones are growing the most, attractive ones, and the pricey ones. All right, so let's start. We start with the highlights. AMD, Advanced Micro Devices, is up first, 36% year-over-year sales growth. Our price target for them has, however, been lowered to $140, yet there is an upside for AMD. ARISTA reported a 28% year-over-year sales growth. Our price target for them has been lowered to $70, and they're trading higher than that. Applovin reported 40% year-over-year sales growth. Despite that, our price targets for them have been lowered to $285, and they're trading higher than that. Coinbase reported a 24% year-over-year sales growth. Our price target for them has been lowered to $214, and they're also trading higher than that. All right, some other companies that recently reported. Eli Lilly reported a 45% year-over-year sales growth. Our price target for them has been increased to $720. Mercado Libre reported a 37% year-over-year sales growth. Our new price target for them is $2,251, but they are trading higher than that at the moment. Rivian reported a 32% year-over-year sales growth. Our price target for them has been the same, $22.80, and there is an upside for Rivian. And finally, Sea Limited reported a 30% year-over-year sales growth. Our price target for them has been increased to $135, and there is an upside for Sea Limited. So those were the highlights for today. And if you're curious about other stock prices that I didn't mention, you can always go to our website nextstock.ca, and you can see for yourself the different stocks, what price targets that we have. You can also compare stocks there, and you can also see our top 10 list for everything that we are mentioning today here. And finally, you can also look into our new feature of portfolios, where we show one stock up to 5K stock and up to $5 million portfolios as well. And so I'm quite excited about it. So this is our DIY, do-it-yourself platform for stock investments. So check that out. All right, let's dive into the regular reporting. We start with the US market and we start with the value stocks. Top 3 at the moment: JP Morgan, ExxonMobil, and Bank of America. So value stocks gives you stability because they have high market cap and their price to earnings are low. So this should give you stocks that you can keep for a long time. Dividends could be interesting as well in your portfolio since they're giving cashbacks. So now Pfizer is the new number 1, followed by Ford and Verizon. HSBC, who was the top 1 before, is out from top 3. If you're looking at purely at growth, well, XPeng is the new number 1 with 140% year-over-year sales growth following the report. Nvidia is on spot number 2 and Robinhood is on spot number 3. Coinbase, following their report, is out from top 3. Attractive is where we put some logic and our algorithms into play. So here we are looking at the sales growth, of course, but we're also comparing with this how the stock price is going at the same time, plus some other checkpoints. United Health is now the new number 1 for us, and ConocoPhillips is a newcomer on spot number 2. C3AI as well is a newcomer on spot number 3. Now C3AI will soon report, so we shall see if they will retain their spot. Rivian, Fastly, and Applovin is out from top 3. Pricey category, here is also the reverse in a way. If the stock price is growing faster than the sales are, and if also they have very high price to sale ratio, they will be penalized. Such is the case for Cloudflare on spot number 1 and ARM on spot number 2. Itaú Unibanco is on spot number 3. Palantir, who was in the list, is out from top 3. All right, that's the US market. Let's dive into the Canadian market, and we start with the value stocks there. Royal Bank, followed by TD Bank, is back into the list after a long time away. Bank of Montreal drops down to spot number 3. Bank of Nova Scotia is now out from top 3. Dividends in the Canadian market, Bell, followed by Whitecap Resources and TELUS. Now, Bell will stop giving out such a high dividends, but at the moment they are, and that's the reason we are reporting it. But soon, once it changes, then we will report the new numbers. Growth ones in the Canadian market, Endeavour Mining is number 1, followed by Enbridge, who's a newcomer on spot number 2, and Wheaton Precious Metal on spot number 3. Brooksfield Wealth and Lundin Gold is now out from top 3. Attractive ones, this is, let's say, for the Canadian market, Ivanhoe Mines, followed by Capstone Copper and Endeavour Mining. Curaleaf, TELUS International and Lightspeed is now out from top 3. And finally, pricey category in the Canadian market, ARISTA is a newcomer on spot number 1. Franco-Nevada remains on spot number 2, and they also have a high price-to-sale ratio. Air Canada is a newcomer on spot number 3. Wheaton Precious Metal, Kinross Gold is now out from top 3. Alright, this concludes the report for this time around. If you like those videos, please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one, hopefully in 3 weeks' time. Meanwhile, you can follow me on X or Blue Sky. I will post whenever there is something interesting happening there. And of course, check out our DIY platform, nextstock.ca. Alright, until next time, bye bye.